Or the new Xbox more so. I still don't know why the lighting's so weird. It's fine. Okay. About ready, Slate? J. Rude?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo. Not like starting off stream with Sun Delight. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you playing Sonic Adventure 1, me playing Sonic Adventure 2, and like I said, eventually some Generations once I can stream it. You know, because like, I don't know, Sonic's just one of the really fun games to play. Because like, it's so fast paced, you know?
Yeah.
As well as like, it's really simple to do like cool stuff. And like, be able to do it like fast and stuff like that. Like I said, the only game where I didn't feel like that Sonic-wise was Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is just like a big disappointment. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. Did I like not equip my gear? I did it. Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah. Make sure to equip that. I hope you're ready though, Jared.
For what?
Sonic Adventure.
Born ready.
Uh-huh. So, are you gonna do the entirety of Sonic's story first? Just to unlock all the characters? Or... Because Sonic's story is honestly pretty difficult compared to some of the other ones.
Well, maybe I won't.
It's not like the most difficult.
Then
Right.
maybe I will.
But it's by far the longest. Okay. Just gotta get this buff real quick. Oh yeah, I also forgot that 2 times drop's also double money.
True.
This kind of sucks for all tower defense, but spinning in circles. Well, running in circles.
Yep, running and jumping.
Okay, I guess we'll retry that. I also, like I said, wouldn't mind getting back into like PSO2 and some of the other games and stuff. Because I did order most of my PC King of Frogs. I ordered everything except the GPU. And possible thermal paste if the GPU didn't come with thermal paste. So, that's gonna be dope. It just kind of sucks it didn't... I mean, it's not really that bad that it didn't work today, but it's like it's not working like twice a week. And like then I'm not even getting $200 a week. And like say next week, I was only scheduled one day, but I'm probably not gonna be able to show up since it's quarantining. And even if I get like the COVID test, see if I specifically have it, right? It's still gonna take too much time because even if I do it tomorrow, I won't get the results until at least Wednesday. That's whatever. I wonder what that means for Thanksgiving. You know?
Yeah.
to me, what it sounds like is it's just gonna be most likely 2 weeks of hopefully not utter pain. Hopefully it goes away like pretty soon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just you playing some Sonic Adventure, and if I start to feel better, I'll try and finish Undertale, and then obviously doing like Elsword stuffs, and then once we get the new Pokemon game, it's gonna be dope. People honestly really seem to be enjoying it.
Surprising.
I haven't really seen too many complaints about it.
And you're not gonna either. I'm gonna have the sickest team.
Uh-huh. I want to go for the team that I want to go for, but I'm just gonna like basically copy the list that everyone makes their team, you know?
Mm-hmm.
One thing is that just like it's Garchomp's too cool, right? Like there's no way I'm living without Garchomp, right?
I am. You're the rebel.
And since I'm not using my starter though, I could use Buizel and Roserane.
True.
But see, the thing is, I don't know if Sinnoh's like only Sinnoh Pokemon, or if it has some of the other gens, because I wouldn't mind mixing some of the.
As I said, what I was looking at was a full Sinnoh Pokédex, and a bunch of stuff.
What do you mean?
Like say it had like stuff like Golem, had a bunch of like Gen 2 stuff like Mantine, I don't know which one it is. Had some stuffs.
Yeah.
So definitely not only Sinnoh, but
Oh, what a fun heroic. See, I don't even know if like Dragonite's actually like that good of a Pokemon.
I've never seen him as that great.
I used him in Gen 1 just because he was only Dragon type. And I figured to be strong, but yeah.
See, the thing about Dragonite is that his actually is Monotype Dragon actually even that good? Because I feel like Dragon kind of just like resists everything. But I feel like adding that with another thing like Ground just make you like resist more stuff.
Yeah. I think it's mostly good because just like, you know, for the most part you resist things except for Ice and Dragon. But that means you'd have to be fighting another Dragon, especially in Gen 1. Or like a Lapras. Or like specific things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there weren't a lot of Ice types.
Especially good Ice types.
Yeah. Callisto's pretty insane.
Yeah. But yeah, Dragonite's pretty solid. It's just like, not now that other dragons have really been introduced. So you just don't really keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know? But, I don't know. We'll kind of see how the team develops. You know? The main thing is that I want to use a fire type that's not my starter. And because like I feel like I never, like I mostly always choose fire types as my starter.
Yeah.
And I also wouldn't mind using Blaziken.
But Blaziken's like wildly overpowered.
Blaziken?
Or Combuskin or whatever.
What about him?
Brokenly overpowered.
Okay, it doesn't really relate to this gen though.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right.
Different fire
We got
ticket.
flame starters.
Bum, 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 bum. But I don't know. I don't even know what real like fire types there are in Sinnoh. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know there's like Magby. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Is there?
I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably just kind of wing it.
Snorlax
But
in here. I'm gonna run him on my team. Because Snorlax OP.
if Munchkin? Or what? Munchkin? Munchlax?
Snorlax.
Well, Munchlax is.
Well, then I'm
So.
willing to bet
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So I made a crazy Snorlax in Showdown.
Okay, well, it's not as simple in regular Pokemon. Give me God tier.
Yeah. Especially because it relies on a berry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just trying to consider the team. Because I honestly remember, like, usually how my Pokemon situations go, right? And I usually have, like, 3 Pokemon that I actually use, and then other ones which I, like, barely know what they have on them since I don't use them often. You know?
Yeah. That's the
Like,
problem with having 6 ice types.
what?
Or was that one not even ice? I don't know. I remember you having a lot of things that had the same kind of offense. I said they were all good against the same types.
In what?
Sword and Shield.
That is not true.
Mm,
I covered, like,
I don't know.
everything.
Did you?
It's just, my team wasn't
Who did
very
you use against
resistant.
fire, David?
Fire? Gyarados.
Okay, who'd you use against water, Javen?
My Toxicity.
Well, frick you. It's only 3 types. It's just getting repetitive.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I covered everything. Just some of the Pokemon, their coverage was good, but the Pokemon weren't good. Like Abomasnow. Like, in theory, having a grass ice type isn't really that bad in terms of, like, the coverage it would do. But Abomasnow's just not good.
See, in theory, right, having an ice fighting type is OP as frick, because he's, like, immune to everything, and he, like, has a ton of versatility. Then you realize he has, like, 40 speed.
Abomasnow's also slow, though.
Yeah. And that's why Abomasnow is garbage, and Abominable is just, like, pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like I said, I'll kind of see as I go which Pokemon. Like, I'm sure I'll catch a lot of Pokemon that seem interesting and maybe kind of use them a little bit, you know? Like, I'll probably catch, like, a Roserade and, like, a Buizel just because, like, they're cool. You know? And I plan on catching every Pokemon anyway for Shiny Charm.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, you know, kind of make my team from there. You know? Plus, if we do rent Pokemon Diamond, you know, then I can just have, like, a really good team. For the most part, with, like, Pokemon speedruns and stuff, though, you basically just have one Pokemon. That's good. So then you don't have to, like, swap or anything, and then you just, like, use, like, X moves, like X speed and X defense and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
That's
why we're not-
probably the main reason why I dislike watching Pokemon speedruns. You know, is X items.
No, what? Because it's super boring?
It's only really boring because of X items, though. Like, it feels like people
don't
actually have
know.
to, like, huh?
Just basically seems like it's like, okay, you start off with this really OP Pokemon, because you want to get it, like, really early, you know? That's like, use that for most of the game.
Yeah, but that's only because of X items. Because, like, X items make it so you don't really need a comp. Like, they don't even focus on, like, weaknesses and stuff like that. What they do is they literally just find, like, as early as possible, like, a really high, like, special attacker that can cover, like, the most difficult fights. You know? And just have, like, high attack and stuff like that. It's not too bad to get. And then they just use X items. Because X items will just boost your attacks and stuff to where you can, like, one-shot them, like, anything. Like, that's how literally, like, any Pokemon speedrun is. And that's why it's boring. And that's why usually in games don't really like to use items all that much. Unless the items are in, like, a kind of a cool way. But like I said, just straight up, like, stat boosting items and stuff. Or, like, super gimmicky, like, stupid items that are just, like, kind of OP. You know? Like in Tokyo Mirage. you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like items should basically be used for, like, little boosts. Like, I'm fine with having stat boost items, you know, because, like, you know, some people are going to struggle, so having stat boosting items is fine, you know? And, like, healing items as well. It's like, you know, out of battle, in battle, it's nice to have, you know? I just feel like for the most part in games, like, you should be punished for using items. You know what I mean? Instead of being, like, rewarded. Because I feel like the whole point of items that you messed up. You know, like, say in Dark Souls, like, the only real items you got, you know, is, like, the flasks. But you have to, like, slowly drink them. That's, like, your punishment for getting hit and stuff, is that you risk it a lot more. You know? So it's, like, that's cool. But, like, in, like, something like Skyrim, it's just like, hey, look, pause heal. You're just rewarded for, like, just stockpiling a bunch of these items and stuff. You know? And it's, like, it doesn't hurt you whatsoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just, like, I don't know. They just seem like, basically, like, items are basically just, like, tied to ways to, like, get past having to, like, play well. You know? That's how I've usually, like, always felt about items. That's why I usually avoid them unless it's, like, a game where it, like, kind of requires them. You know? Like, say, there's some games where, like, you have to use, like, healing items, even though I usually try to avoid those, too, because I try to make teams that, like, just play well with each other that can, you know, heal and stuff. Because I find that more fun as a strategy. So just, like, I'm going to have a pure damage team and just use items to boost, like, its attack or heal them. Because it's just, like, I don't know. I just find it kind of a lame strategy to go into. Because it's, like, it's not really even a strategy. You know? It's, like, going into a glass cannon build, right? And then, like, just having to play more safe, you know? And stuff like that. It's like, that makes sense. You know? That's a legitimate strategy. You know what I mean? Because, like, the thing is that the risk-reward, you know what I'm saying? And kind of like the thing with playing a tank is that you're basically, like, invincible a lot of the time, since you don't do as much damage. So it's safer, you know? But just, like, with items, it kind of takes away from that, you know? So just, like, I don't know. I just personally don't like to use items. So I hate games that are, like, items are such a huge part of it, you know? Like, I was, like, healing items and, like, recover it. It was like, that's fine, you know? Like in Tales games, because, like, you know, you're expected, you gotta use these gels, because you're gonna run out of mana quick, and you're gonna get hit a lot, and you're gonna die. You know what I mean? But, see, the way it does that I like is the fact you can only have a certain amount of items at once. Like, you can only have, like, 20 gel, you know, going into fight, so it's like you're limited, so it's like you have to do with what you can. You know? So it adds that kind of strategy to it, you know? You have to know when to use your healing items, you know? And, like, all that stuff. So I enjoy that kind of gameplay. And, like, say, even in Elsword, it's not too bad, because, like, you know, you're expected to die, so you die. And it's like, then you just have, like, some healing items and stuff like that, whatever. And then there's, like, some things like warrior potions, which are kind of just, like, a boost. And, like, giant pots and stuff like that, which I don't really find too bad, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it just, I don't know, I just find it cheap to just, like, items to be, like, a huge defining factor. Like, it's different, like, gear, obviously, that's different, but I mean, like, actual, like, consumable stuff, you know? Because, like, I always hate in the game, like, okay, this is how you beat the boss. It's like, you're going to have to run this cheese strategy. Because just a stupid boss. You have to use a stupid strategy using items to do it. You know?
Yeah.
But, like I said, that's also why sometimes turn-based games I just avoid. Because a lot of turn-based games can be like that, since, yeah, it's a game of strategy, but it's also, like, literally stats the game. You know what I mean? It's not really like you play better to do better. Usually turn-based things just like, you know, I like the times where just you gotta change up your strategy, you know? Because, like, sometimes you just have to go pure offense at some point. At some points you have to play a lot more safe. You kind of gotta figure out that, like, strategy to it, right? And see how risky you would play. I like that. But when it's just like, yeah, you have to just, overlevel a ton. Because the boss is just stupidly unbalanced. Because, like, the thing is, like, it's just, like, you can't have, like, unbalanced bosses and stuff like that. Because, like, it's literally a game of stats. If it's unfair, you just lose. It's not like you can play differently. You know what I mean? The only thing you can do differently is use more items. You know? So, I don't know. I just get really, at that kind of stuff. So, that's why Pokemon, I don't even use, like, potions a lot of the time. You know? Just because, like, it's just, like, it feels like a way that, like, I just, like, because, see, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, Pokemon's so easy, I only have to use my first Pokemon. But then they're sitting there hyper-potioning every other turn. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, that, it's like, that's literally a full heal. Like, what do you mean? Of course you don't have to swap. And then you revive your Pokemon. Like, yeah, of course you're only gonna need one Pokemon at that point. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for the most part with, like, normal battles, like, wild encounters, you're only gonna need one Pokemon, but that's the point. You know? Like, a lot of the trainer battles are just for XP. You know? Not really for tough fights. You know? And then, like, the wild encounters aren't supposed to be difficult. You know? Like, all that stuff's just training you for the harder fights. You know? So, I don't know. But like I said, just, like, to make it more challenging for myself in a lot of games, just not using items is the way to go. Because, like, it's like, I don't know. Makes it more challenging. But, like, obviously I understand, like, speedruns doing that kind of stuff. Because, you know, fast way to do it. Hey, Smexy, how's it going, Daiku? I'm currently dying. I'm actually feeling a lot better today than I've been feeling in the last few days. Mostly because I think, like, the main thing that's would bother me is, like, a headache / like, motion sickness. To where just, like, it hurts to literally do anything, because it sucks. But today I haven't really been feeling that, so. I've just felt extremely tired today. So. But I'm also supposed to call work tomorrow for them to send something to HR to set up, like, a COVID test for me. I don't know if it's like they're actually gonna like set it up and pay for it, or if it's like, okay, do you even know you have to get one? You know? I don't know. But it sucks. I doubt you guys have had it, because I feel like you guys would have mentioned it, right? But see, even like one of the, like I think like the second day, I was like, you know, I feel like I'm losing my like taste for like stuff, you know? But I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'm just in my head, you know, just thinking, oh man, I kind of have my mindset that I think I have this, so it's like I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna like, kind of like subconsciously, you know, think things like that. But, no, it definitely is a thing. Like, when drinking, like, are you in your head? No. Because, like, say I was drinking hot chocolate, I was eating, like, really, like, anything. And it's just, like, it's not completely tasteless. It's just, like, it's like eating in a dream. You know what I mean? Like, you know how when you're eating in a dream, it's like you can taste it, but, like, not really at all. You know?
I'm not sure if I've ever eaten in a dream.
That's how it'd be. Like, say, we had Pringles yesterday, and it's like, literally, it's like, all you can really taste is the texture, and like, I don't know, it's really faint. I don't know. It just kind of sucks, because, like, I don't even want to eat, because I can't even taste, like, food, you know? So it just sucks. Because, like, not even, like, strong stuff I really, like, taste that much. Like, say, with spicy foods, I can still, like, feel the spice of it, but I can't, like, taste it at all. So. And then, yeah. I guess, someone in the family got or someone in the house more so, got a COVID test that came out positive. So. Yeah. I think it kind of adds up. Because like I said, I've had headaches like this before, but they don't last like 3 days. You know, I feel like that's not how headaches even work, you know? But, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, if work sets one up,